Hello, welcome back Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Norando here, your host, and today we'll be doing things a little bit differently. As you all know, the international break is upon us. Fantastic performance over the weekend by my team, Chelsea. We know it's Reggae Boyz and Chelsea in that order over here at Halftime TV. So now it's over to Reggae Boy duty. What are we anticipating? What are we looking forward to going into this break? I'll go into that and more later on in the show. But first, check out the link in the description to my sponsors. As always, it's Quick Link Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop. And as I said, Quick Link Shipping, anything you need in North America shipped to your doorsteps in Jamaica, reach out to Quick Link Shipping on Instagram. The link is in the description. RS Sports Store, all your sporting apparel, check them out as well on Instagram at RS Sports Store. And CSA Shop, be free, be confident for all your latest clothing and apparel. Follow CSA Shop. They're located in the heart of Mandeville and they have the best deals as well. Okay, so here's how it's going to go today. I am going to dissect 6 things that we are guaranteed going into this World Cup qualifying campaign from the Reggae Boyz. Okay, so you guys can let me know what you expect in the comment section. What do you think is guaranteed from the batch of players that we have and from Jamaica during their World Cup campaign as we speak? Okay, so let's get into it. First thing that I think we're almost assured, Theodore Whitmore will come under pressure the first time he loses a game, or as a matter of fact, the first time he drops points. Now, fans have been letting their voices heard for the longest period about Theodore Whitmore and his credentials, and is he or is he not good enough for the Reggae Boyz job. Right now, there isn't any better candidate. I don't see anyone pushing their hands up for the job, so I have to go with Theodore Whitmore as things stand now, because I don't see a better candidate, if I'm honest with you. I think he's done well for himself, but it's going to take far more than my word here over at Halftime TV to convince the majority, because most of the fans of the Reggae Boyz, they don't think he's good enough. They think he's tactically inept, and as such we've gone out of the Gold Cup earlier than we expected, and the team has fallen short time and time again. So that's my first pointer. Theodore Whitmore will come under fire again as soon as the Reggae Boyz drop points in their World Cup qualifier campaign. We know we have 3 Latin American teams in the first 3 games of our campaign. We have Panama, we have Costa Rica, and we have Mexico. Let's see how those games go, and listen out for those cries for Theodore Whitmore to be sacked. All right. Second pointer. Fans will be remonstrating about who should have been included in the Reggae Boyz setup. Now, as we know, fans are the biggest coaches. They're also the biggest players. They know everything that should have been and could have been and would have been by simply just looking at it from the back of a television screen or even sitting in the stands. So it's almost natural that we expect fans to pick the team and to question, how come this player wasn't in the squad? How come this player wasn't called up? The coach knows far better than you and I, and although there are occurrences, one-off really, where there are some players who they have the quality, they have everything, but they just didn't get the call up. I think more often than not, the coaches know better than the fans, because the fans, they're looking at it from afar, looking in. The coach is in the situation, he's in the position, and oftentimes he gets the call right. Okay, so again, look out for it. Fans will be shouting, they'll be yelling, they'll be saying everything that they want to say about who should have been included, and I'm pretty sure you'll be surprised at some of the names that these fans conjure. All right, as a matter of fact, let me know in the comment section, what do you think would be the Reggae Boyz best 11 from the group of players that were called up for the international break. All right, now moving on. Number 3, Andre Blake. Yes, Captain Fantastic. He'll be called upon more often than he would like to. Now, we saw defensive masterclass over the weekend in the English Premier League, and I know it's unfair to compare the English Premier League with international football, but we've also seen masterclass from Denmark in the Euros and Italy in the Euros. All these teams, that's international football. Again, the United States in the Gold Cup that was recently concluded, they were defensively sound as well. So talking about time with the team and all of that, I think that argument is a bit played out now. If you're a proper coach, you explain the responsibilities of each of your defenders, and then they go out on the field of play and they carry out those responsibilities. They look out for each other. I think individually the Reggae Boyz have some fantastic defenders. Ethan Pinnock doing big things in the English Premier League. We have Damian Lowe, one of the best in my opinion in that current setup. But I think as a team they seldom operate as a unit, and although the individual brilliance is there are instances that they're left wanting. They're left wanting so badly that Andre Blake is under pressure. And I think it will be the same going into the World Cup qualifiers. I think he will have to bail us out of a number of games, and we should keep an eye on that, because he will be our main man. And if we should get to Qatar, he will be the go-to man for the Reggae Boyz and their campaign. All right, so that's my third pointer. Andre Blake will be called into action more often than he would have liked, and that's primarily down to the lack of drilling. My fourth pointer, passport office will need to work overtime. I'm seeing some extra hours being worked by PICA, that's a passport authority in Jamaica. I'm definitely envisioning that, because as the campaign progresses, there are players who will become interested. We're seeing, even now we're seeing call-ups. There were rumors last week of Mason Greenwood call-up possibly on the cards, still waiting to see if that matriculates. But again, we will definitely be seeing more and more players becoming interested as the campaign progresses and as the Reggae Boyz maneuver those fixtures. We have a number of players in the English Premier League currently who qualify to play for Jamaica, Nathan Redmond, and a host of others. And we are wondering to ourselves, is it a case that they're waiting for that England call-up, or is it that they don't regard the Reggae Boyz as highly? I don't know, but still waiting to see what comes of that. As I said before, the Passport Authority of Jamaica and the necessary personnel that be when it comes to passports, they will have to work extra time, because as the Reggae Boyz team, Coach Theodore Whitmore and his troops, they progress and they maneuver these fixtures, more and more players, top quality players too, will become interested and will be trying to sort out those passports to ensure that they're able to take part in our push for World Cup. All right, my fifth pointer, there will be drama at the JFF. Now, folks love to say there are two things in life that are sure, and it's death and taxes. I can add something else to that, and that third thing is drama at the JFF. Now, I think the JFF rarely goes a month without drama. And I think during this World Cup campaign, there will be drama again. I can't put my finger on it, but mark my word, there will be drama. They can't stay away from it. Whether it be the coaches, whether it be the administration, something will pop up. And it's oftentimes the order of the day. I just hope it doesn't interfere with our push for World Cup 2022. Now on to my final pointer. I think the Reggae Boyz will make the cut for Qatar 2022. Whether it be that third place slot or the half slot that takes them to the playoff, I think we have it covered. I think Theodore Whitmore, he's more than capable, and the batch of players that he has at his disposal, they're more than competent as well. And as such, I expect them to go and win the games. Probably not all the games, because we know we're up against Mexico, we're up against the United States, and some fantastic teams as well from Central America. But nonetheless, the Reggae Boyz, they have good players, they have a good coach. The structural aspect of it is somewhat questionable and oftentimes comes into question. And as I love to say over here, football is played both off the pitch and on the pitch. But I don't think that will impede our chances of making Qatar 2022. I think the boys have it covered. I'm looking forward to it. The next few months of World Cup qualifiers games, we will have them over here at HalftimeTv. I'll be doing previews, I'll be doing post-match reactions, I'll be doing takeaways from the games as well. As we go by, we'll learn more about the team and we'll fix those issues. We don't consider them losses, we consider them lessons. And there'll definitely be lessons to be learned throughout this World Cup qualifiers campaign. And I think at the end of the few months that we have for our qualifiers, we will be happy as Reggae Boyz fans and happy as fans of Jamaican football. Thanks again for tuning into this another episode, folks. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section as well. Let us know what you're looking forward to in the World Cup qualifiers campaign. What are the things that you think are guaranteed throughout the tenure of our qualification campaign? Norando Brown here saying from Halftime TV. Until next time.